Good evening, Rust enjoyers. Hope you're right. It's time for the Rust Rotation Showcase video. Now, before we talk about all of that, I just want to sit here and dedicate some time to talking about what happened over the past weekend. I took part in FancyOrb's Global Warfare 2 event. I was invited, and I was very grateful for that. I also managed to get an invite for the likes of my good friend Safenki, who did an absolutely wonderful job in helping maintain me and my base and area. She did an absolutely fantastic job. I also couldn't sit here and say thank you to the likes of Cheese Taco for guiding me in terms of being able to even build up my plan, which was a racetrack on the entire map that we had. Things didn't go super great initially. I was going a bit crazy. We had the problem of we couldn't get that many people in to help out. I will be making a video going over this in the future. It will happen. You can see my decline into madness, but in the end, with a wonderful group effort, and I just want to sit here and say thank you to everyone in my FancyOrb chat over here. We got a group set up. We did manage to get some people in. Everything did work out in the end. We finished the racetrack. We got to have a nice couple races. FancyOrb even turned up and, gave it a good go. He was very pleased with the outcome. So once again, I'd just like to sit here and say thank you to everyone who watched during the event. I realised a lot of people did turn up, watched me, said, hey, I love your videos and whatnot. I greatly appreciate it. And I greatly appreciate everyone who turned up. So thank you very much for that. And I'd like to specifically sit here and say thank you to the likes of Cheese Taco, who helped me plan out everything. He gave me the idea in even doing this. Unfortunately, we had the issue where he could come in for quite a long time, but I spoke over with him on Discord just to go over how to build up the actual racetrack. So he dedicated his time to help me out. I want to sit here and say thank you to him. As I said a little bit earlier as well, Safenki, she did an absolutely fantastic job coordinating everyone, maintaining our little base area and whatnot. Whilst I was focused trying to get the racetrack built up and set up, she was keeping everybody in check and making sure everything was functioning. She was a fantastic help. I just want to sit here and say thank you once again. And again, I could also sit here and say thank you to the likes of Fenrobo. We also had Philip Ransley turn up. We also had the likes of Hobo. We also had the likes of Tenaclites and various others. I'm trying to be quick with this. But thank you to everyone who took part, helped out. You get the idea. In the future, well, if we get offered to take part in another event again, we can try our best and see what we can do. So we'll see how that all turns out. But a video will be made in the future. So you just wait and see. So I could also just sit here and say thank you to all the people who donated during the event. It was for charity, the Humane Society in Minnesota. I've even got Kua here donating a significant amount of money. That was very nice of him. So thank you very much to everyone who did that. Cool. So shall we now focus the subject of the video, the Rust rotation? Yes, we will. So the Rust rotated a fair bit early today. Not as early as you might think. It literally happened 5 minutes before the update came out. So, all right, quick look at that Rust store. Why do we have another black armor collection so suddenly? That'll be a talk, don't worry. But overall, it's fine. It's fine. Knowing what's also coming out on the horizon during August, I'm not too fussed. And we'll be talking about that for sure. Because the upcoming Twitch drops very likely will be having an impact in regards to how much some of these skins might sell and how well they maintain interest and, of course, their value. So, of course, today is the August Force Wipe. We have an update. There's the new brand new dev blog post. So stay alert. I scroll down. We've got the tin can alarm. But honestly, everything here just comes across as fixes, slight changes. We didn't get the Red Town Redux. That doesn't seem to be ready just yet. So, okay, quality of life changes. Now, some people have been asking about the brand new TC skin. You have to rent a server through the SHOCKBYTE service. Now, over down here, you can see it's all a promotional offer to, get this skin. I believe their cheapest service amounts to around $10. So you know how we have the TC skin that's currently in the general section of the Rust store? That costs $10. I believe this SHOCKBYTE TC also costs around $10. Now, there are offers. So we just scroll down here a little bit. You can see that it says in the blog post, if you go through this link, get a service set up and use SB Rust to get 25% off for your first month. All right, cool. Now, if you want to understand this a little bit better as a new person, they do have some videos here showcasing how to get set up. But I do believe there's another code. Someone mentioned something 2021. Who said it earlier? I don't have the code. Experience 2021. There you go. That. Apparently, and you can see it right above my head because I just posted it. Apparently, that's another offer that gives you an even bigger discount. Anyway, you could just pick up the cheapest service, and apparently after a day or two, they'll send you a code or a link, and then that, of course, will lead you to getting the brand new TC skin. If you so wish to, you know, want it, get it. If you desire it, you got to go through a few hoops, but yeah, you've basically got to set up a server. You don't have to have it running forever. I mean, you could just pay it for 1 month, leave it there, and then once it's done, you just don't follow through with the, you know, doing it again. So that's up to you. That's how you go about it. I can't seem to hop out of here. Oh dear. What if I press S? There you go. Cool. So that was basically it. And of course, we have Twitch drops. Yes, so Twitch drops for August. We have 14 brand new skins. Oh, if only someone showcased off all these brand new skins up nice and close. Maybe I might have done that right here. Yes, we have a skin showcase. Unfortunately, I got one of the skins wrong, but I alleviated that by doing a short video for Etone's face mask right here. So that's a short video if you want to go get a good look at that. Very cool looking face mask. And of course, we have all the other skins, not only listed with their workshop links, but the actual tweets themselves from the from the content creators that are going to be taking part, the people who have the drops. So it's all chaptered, it's all there. Go give it a good watch. I tried my absolute best to showcase these skins to the best of my ability, and I'll be showing off the brand new Rust SAR skins right now as well. So let's go hop out of here. Let's focus the chatter with the likes of the brand new Rust SAR. So once again, thank you very much to everyone who contributed to the likes of this. Let's now look at these brand new skins, and Leonette start yapping. I said those words correctly. I think I did. All right. Anyway, so this Rust SAR, only 9 skins, that's fine. We've had quite a lot recently. We've had Rust SARs consisting of 12 skins, 10 skins, 9. I'm not going to complain. Now, I'm just going to sit here and say it's not exactly the most insane looking Rust SAR, but based on the fact that we're about to receive a ton of insane, silly Twitch drops, not only during the likes of the FancyOrb event, which was technically still going on at the moment. I think I'm still dropping FancyOrb skins, but just 6 days later, another 14. All right. Maybe Face Punch didn't want to go super crazy with some of the picks and whatnot. That's debatable. Feel free to comment below in regards to what you think about that. But with so many skins being given away, maybe they just didn't want to go too wild. Maybe they just want to be a little bit tame. But for a Rust SAR rotation, that's the first Rust SAR with the likes of an update. You know, normally with a Rust SAR like this, would see a lot of people playing, which of course you can see right here. We peaked at 172,000 today. A lot of people would see that Rust SAR, and you'd think, oh, that would probably get a lot of sales. Well, I look at this, and I don't really think people are going to go insane for the likes of all of these. Now, by default, you would have thought, oh, but that's a black armor Hedge. Yeah, but we just had Commander Tier 3 like 3 weeks ago. Do you understand? Anyway, that was my initial thoughts. Let's now actually look at these skins in terms of which of these skins are abnormal and which ones aren't. So let's just go through all of these and identify that real quickly. So at the very least, I can sit here and confirm to you that that's not abnormal. That is abnormal. That's abnormal. That's abnormal. That's not abnormal. That's abnormal. That's abnormal. That's not abnormal. That's abnormal. I believe that's it. Yeah, because that's the workshop. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 6. 6 skins out of 9 are abnormal. That's lovely to know. Cool. So we've got quite a decent amount of skins to chase after next week. Now let's hop over to here and just point out that it is now, what? Almost 5 hours since the Rust SAR rotated. So get a good look at the sales at the moment. You can see that certain skins are selling quite nicely. I clicked the wrong thing there. Just want to be 100% sure. It says 5,600 almost there. And that is now... yeah, close enough. It's fine. So with this brand new Rust SAR, as I said, it's not the most insane looking Rust SAR, but I'm not going to complain. Shall we now proceed to sit here and discuss and showcase these skins in order of sale so far? So let's start yapping about the Ultramarine Garage Door. So first of all, just like to point out and sit here and say congratulations to Jiba. They don't get that many skins accepted. Last year they had this unorthodox collection of the storages that reference the in-game storages we have. Okay, that's cool, that's nice. But now we have the Ultramarine Garage Door, but by default, I'm going to sit here and say immediately, we've got problems. And what's that? Well, I just kind of pointed out to you that we have some Twitch drops on the horizon, don't we? We've also just had the FancyOrb Garage Door. We've also just had the Neon Up and Down Garage Door. We've also just had the Nuke Room Garage Door. And of course, within the past 2 or 3 months, many other garage doors that look very nice and very cool. Do you notice something? Down 34, down 58, down 36, down 19, down 42. Now that's doing alright because Wiltram sat there and said, oh wow, that's my most favourite skin now. Quite literally. the second he put those videos out, it went spiked in demand. So that's the Wildrum effect there, down 52. That's Evans, down 59, down 27. That's copyright, so down 39. You can see that pretty much all of these are not doing very well because we are getting a lot of garage doors, and there's more coming. So what do we think by default? I worry for it instantly. Now let's get a good at the actual design. Look at me, I'm so happy, I'm having a little bit of a groove. But if I could just move my eyes over to here, here we have the Ultramarine garage door right here in front of me. Now we've got an interesting detail that I'd like to point out to you, because of course you might notice that yes, it does happen to glow in the dark, which you can see, like so, and that is looking ever so nice. But one little quick detail that I wanted to quickly bring up, I'm just sorting out my Rust Plus here, it accidentally went off because I was talking too long. Let me just turn off the lights there. As I rise up and look over to the side here, you might notice that the sides glow in the dark. Now this is a little detail that I wanted to make sure everybody was well aware of, because I understand in certain ways you might build your base, those might stick out, and that might not be something you like, or it might be something you like, but at least you're aware of that. So this is an ever so cool looking glow in the dark garage door right there. If I could just quickly stop dancing, move over to here, roll that up, you can see for yourself that that also glows in the dark when it's rolled up. Very nice to see, very useful. So let's just quickly bring this down again. Come on. And let's go give this a better look during the day. So if I could just quickly move over to here, pan over. Let's give this a good look. So you got a lovely cracked style. If we could just move the sun a bit, you'll get a lot more of a reflection. There you go. Very nice. You can notice the cracks a little bit better. If I look at this to the side, if I could get the sun up a little bit more, maybe you might notice more of the reflection. Can't seem to get it that much, it seems. It was doing it a lot earlier. Sun, are you in the right spot? Where did you go? Get back here. Right. I'll bring it down a bit. And yeah, you can see. Pretty cool, pretty stylish. But is that something you truly want? So let's now focus the likes of talking about, well, it's $3. That's kind of pricey. And you're going to sit there and say, right, so is that going to go down in price? Of course it will. Now, I will not be surprised in the slightest if the skin creator will proceed to make a collection. He doesn't get many skins accepted. This did get accepted. It's a deplorable. There's plenty of creative room for now to make a large box or a small box or a sheet metal door or an armoured door, or, you know, loads of things that could happen with this. Will that happen? Well, by default, you've got to keep an eye on the workshop. You know, very simple process. I'm yapping about that all the time, of course, aren't I? But yeah, unfortunately, this is still expected to suffer. It's still expected to go down a fair bit. Yeah. Now, let's now bring up the main reasons why. So, here we have T-Guy Tom's garage door. Come on, don't be shy. Is it because I'm directly underneath? Come on. Let me just turn this on. I can't seem to make it work. There you go. There you go. Right, here we are. Gentlemen, you see competition right here in front of this right here. So, this is being given away for free. A nice, calm aesthetic, perfectly befitting Mr. T-Guy Tom. Very nice and casual, calm, relaxing. And of course, if we could just turn this off, glow in the dark. Cool. And yes, when that's rolled up, it also glows in the dark. Now let's avert our eyes over to here. The ever so scenic, cold tone from the likes of Mr. Alone in Tokyo. That right there is a lovely piece of art. That whole piece there, wonderful. So as we look at all three of these now, I will question to you, which one stands out most to you? It's not a matter of, you know, which one's the best, but if I sat here and told you only one of these is $3 and the other two are given away for free, which one would you guess it be? And then I would also sit there and say, well, do you reckon that might impact your interest in them? So as we now focus this one right here, this of course is the one that's being sold for $3. I worry that it's probably not going to hold up very well. I worry that we're definitely going to be seeing more garage doors being accepted in the future with future Rust doors and of course with Twitch drops. You shouldn't doubt that whatsoever. So yeah, cool designs across the board. The calm and relaxing one. The strange pattern spread. And of course the artistic dread. I don't think this garage door is going to hold up well. But if you like the vibe, if you enjoy it, consider supporting the skin creator. Buy it, enjoy it, use it, You get the idea. Support that skin creator. Keep them nice and motivated. Keep wanting to put out nice creative designs in the future. Everyone's drawing a silly picture, face, or whatever on garage doors recently. This was a little bit different. It might not be for everyone, but at least it's something in a different style. You know, there's like 4,000 different Rust skins in this game at the moment. Sometimes someone's just got to do something really weird, strange. You might even say this is fairly straightforward. He just got angry and smashed the garage door. Oh well. So yeah, a very straightforward answer. Feel free to sit there and say what you believe or what you feel like wanting to comment. We have a lot of garage doors on the way, and there will be plenty more. As I hop back over to here, so far, we're about just over the halfway point of 2024. 19 skins are accepted already, or added to the game, I should say. Last year in total, we had 27. Industrial Bloodgate there didn't count because, of course, the transparency. And then the year before that, we had 30. No, 28 as well. 28. So 28, 27, and so far we're 19. I wouldn't be surprised if we reach at least 30. I would be surprised if we surpass that and potentially go even higher. There will be Halloween. There will be Christmas. There will be more garage door skins accepted in the future. You should not doubt the idea of that. Right, so yeah, that very likely will be me sticking with a builder. That skin right there is abnormal. We can wait until Wednesday. It's sold quite a lot as of now. 5,000 in 5 hours is pretty good for it. But in terms of an investment, it might be saying a little bit too much. And as we looked at all the garage doors earlier, not looking good. So I'm going to push that aside now. I'm now going to focus talking about the likes of the Black Diamond Tier 3, which is really confusing to me. As I said earlier, it's nice to see another black collection, but didn't we just have Commando Tier 3 recently? And here's another thing. Commando Tier 3 happened to be accepted whilst the skin creator was on vacation. So that was a little bit awkward, wasn't it? But the funny thing is he's come back and he immediately managed to quickly get in and produce a Tier 2. So by default, I'm now a little bit concerned. Black Diamond and Commando are active sets, and they're probably competing with each other for a future spot in Rust doors. Will we see Commando continue? Will we see Black Diamond actually continue regardless, if you know what I mean? Like, are we going to see any skins appear as early as this weekend? I don't know, but with this currently going on, it's a bit odd, it's a bit strange. If you happen to own Commando, you should also be a little bit concerned, and if you invested into it, what do we do now? Because this is selling for $3 a piece. Commando sold for $4 each. Let's go give it a good look anyway. So, immediately, by default, I just so happen to be in the sun. You can see the ever so nice looking diamonds. Diamonds! Diamonds are my best friend. Look at that. Nice and shiny. Ooh. But to get the best look, I need to go strike a pose. So off we go. I stand straight, I look a little bit to the left, and here we go. So that right there is a pretty stylish looking design right there. Do you like bling? Well, you got it. So let's just quickly turn off the lights and let's observe. You got this very cool looking emblem right here with the skull. Is it a crown? Is it fire? I don't know. I really don't know. The chest plate, very nice and shiny with the matte black plating. You can see the matte black plating here as well on the likes of the actual face mask. To the sides we do have the ever so nice and shiny diamonds as well. So Mr. Bear Trip is quite successful with skin acceptances. He's had the black gold collection, for example. He's already made a black collection. This is what confuses me. Both Kosem and Bear Trip have already made a black collection in the past, and now they're getting another one? Alright, fair enough. We'll leave that. But anyway, do you like it? Does this interest you? And if you can recall, we kind of did a bit of a comparison with all the other blackout alternatives quite recently. So I'm just going to hop out of here real quickly, and I'm going to quickly bring this up to you. We had this video right here. There you are. The Rust skin, the Rust Blackout skin collection comparisons. Now, I made this when Commando came out, and we looked at the likes of Commando Tier 3 compared to the likes of Blackout. And of course, we also showcased Black Gold, Dragon Rage, Pirate, Training, and Legacy Kevlar. We brought it all in. We did a bit of mixing and matching. It's a bit of a fat video, but there's a lot of chapters, and you can skip ahead to bits that might interest you. Give it a good watch. Now we have another one. Oh dear. Well then, what do we do about this then? So, by default, again, keep an eye on the workshop. Bad Trip has got a lot of collections that they could probably work on. I mean, as of recent, He just did some more Ronin skins, got an acceptance there. He returned to the Ruin collection, might get accepted, we shall see. He was dabbling into likes of probably trying to design a biker set right there. I mean, who knows, maybe that gets accepted as well at some point. But yeah, the man puts out very interesting skins, and usually he's pretty successful. So for the idea of Hedge, do you truly believe he'll probably get a full set? I'm going to sit here with some reasonable confidence, expecting that he very likely will. I would not be surprised. I kind of feel a little bit more worried for Kosem, but Kosem ended up being very successful in the past as well. Who knows? Maybe Facepunch just thought, hey, Legacy Kevlar sold a lot of money in the past. Let's go get 2 black collections. Yes, during the summer. Oh, yes. There's plenty of people still playing right now. We could get so much money. I don't know. Trust me when I sit here and say there's plenty of opportunities in the past where they could have easily put out some skins that would have generated tons of money and they didn't accept them. Take a guess what those might be. Do you know what? I'll call back to that a little bit later. So, Black Diamond Tier 3. How am I going to approach this? Well, exactly like I did with the likes of the Commando. So, hopping back over to here, looking at the Commando Tier 3, that's dropped down in value a fair bit. We didn't see a continuation appear for quite some time, and of course we didn't get any acceptances, so that's down by a third at the moment. Awkward. But with the reveal of the Black Diamond today, has it gone down further? Because SCMM isn't exactly super up to date with prices. No, it looks like it was for this. So yeah, 270 each at the moment. How very unfortunate. If you happen to have bilders in these skins, you might want to consider how you approach this now. You might want to consider removing them. But hey, if we do get the tier 2 armor accepted for that, don't matter. Spike command, spike in price. Don't matter. Do not matter. Now, if we could just recall, that did about 17,000 subscribers for both of these pieces. 17,600 there, 16,800 there. Cool. At the current rate of sales we're seeing with the likes of the Black Gold, not Black Gold, Black Diamond. I mean, I don't think it's going to sell as much as Commando. Chances are people probably already spent their decent money on the likes of Commando. They might be regretting it, they might not, I don't know. But it is nice and shiny, but is nice and shiny a little bit too much? Let's go dance right next to the, the lighting here, and well, I didn't dance, but yeah, it's very reflective, it seems. If I could just slowly go into the distance, I can't go too far back. Don't worry, Micro, I'm well aware. How shiny are you? Well, you got to get a little bit closer, it seems, so let's just get a little bit more closer. How bright is the shine? Well, I mean, the diamonds do stand out quite a fair bit, but you can see my body anyway. I'm being hyper analytical, much like I was with the blackout comparisons video. At the end of the day, if it looks cool and you like it, buy it, use it, enjoy it. Support the skin creator. Treat yourself. Don't look at every single skin as an investment. Just enjoy a skin if you happen to like the look of it. So, in natural light, it does look cool, does look nice. Maybe you only like the face mask and you want to use that, mixing and match it with something else. Alright, fair enough. You have the option. I've got to give credit though, I really do like that emblem there. It does look really, really cool. You know what? Let's just kind of get a nice little pose here. Get a little bit more upright and just move the sun about. Yeah, look at the reflection. That does be looking nice. Yeah. Cool stuff. Right then, so with that, I'm just going to stick with doing a builder, most likely. I'm going to wait until Wednesday. Both those armor pieces are abnormal. And the smartest way to approach that, of course, will be waiting. But listen, much like what I said earlier with the tier 2 for Commando, if I see Black Diamond tier 2 or Black Diamond hoodie and pants appear in the workshop over the course of this weekend, I can't help but have to anticipate. Doesn't matter. If that's accepted, Black Diamond tier 3 will be spiking. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. So yeah, you have to be cautious, but you still can be patient and you can still anticipate. So if we don't see anything over the course of this weekend, all right, fair enough. We might have to wait a little bit, but the waiting for Commando definitely had an impact on the price. And knowing that, I will be playing it safer. So that's cool. I don't need to yap about that anymore. Skin looks cool. If you like it, go buy it for yourself. But if you're looking at it as an investment, be a little bit more patient. Wait it out. Let's now focus talking about the likes of the Neon Lighthouse door. All right then. Goodbye, me. Hello, door. Right. It's a good look at this. Mr. Sadist with another acceptance this year. Congratulations, sir. He doesn't normally get that many, I believe. I'll have to double check that in a second. But yeah, interesting looking design. If we could just move the sun about. A little bit in the shade. A little bit in the brighter light. Very nice. Very nice piece of work, sir. What I do like is the actual design of the neon lights with all the wiring attached, connected to all the chicken wire. If that's not chicken wire, feel free to tell me I was wrong. Comment below. Hedge, you're dumb. I know. But let's just give this a good look at night. So, there we go. A little bit reflective of the lighting there. Or the metal is reflecting the light ever so nicely right there. But then again, the glow in the dark of the actual sheet metal door stands out ever so nice. So, there we go. Looking pretty sweet. And now I question, do you reckon, in the position that they're in, with this being accepted, we potentially might get a brand new deployable collection consisting of neon monuments? Wasn't that Neon Vibes? I mean, Neon Vibes was like all of the monuments. Like, it was like a big batch of them. So, early this year, we also had Blocky. Do you remember that? Blocky was showcasing various different monuments in an interesting Lego-style design. Have you seen the state of that? Let's go take a look. So, unfortunately, with the likes of Blocky, that stopped after 3 deployable skins were accepted. And that story has happened a lot so far this year. What do you mean? There have been plenty of deployable collections getting started, 2 or 3 skins accepted, and then that's it, done, bye. See ya! No, but yeah, Face Punch is strange about this. Only Shadowborn this year has started in 2024 and managed to get more than 3 skins accepted. Only Shadowborn. Whereas we've had the likes of Tomb of the Octopus, Watcher of Doom so far. There might be more, we'll see. What else have we seen? There was also the likes of Clan Base. There's also the likes of Blocky, as I mentioned, it's right there in front of you. There was more, but there's been so many I can't remember all of them. Chalk Menaces too, yeah. What else was there? Just take my word. All right, take my word for it. Anyway, yeah, okay. I'd love to see more from Sadist because, as I can see right here, oh, he does get a few skins accepted every now and then. He also does Twitch drops, cool looking Twitch drops. I've got to point out. Oh yeah, he made Charitable Furnace. This man is pretty talented, let me put it that way. I wouldn't say that's connected to this, but yeah, looks like he started to dabble into doing neon designs. Surely we're going to get like I don't know, a dome, garage door, launch, rug, maybe? I don't know. But yeah, we'll see. Like, has anyone actually asked him, hey, wonderful acceptance, are you going to be making a collection now? Oh, here we are. So, what do we see? Any intent to add enchantments, monuments? Looks like we're getting a collection. Cool. So, deployable collection on the horizon, but does it end up with only 2 or 3 acceptances? And also, sheet metal doors. Just take a quick look at the likes of this, and what do you see? Every single sheet metal door that came out so far this year in the red. Yep. Every single one. Even the likes of the Shadowborn one, which had plenty of deplorables accepted after it. Guys, by default, it's not retaining its $2.49 price. There's far too many sheet metal doors that exist. At this $2.49 price, which kind of... It's not the standard price. Standard price for a sheet metal door is $1.49. But if I just kind of showed you at $2.49 how high it's... oh, God. It's so high up. Look at this. So every single skin that you see below this is, of course, cheaper compared to this. As I scroll down... Yeah, point made. Yeah, there's far too many things to compare to, and it's going to struggle to keep attention. There will be more sheet metal doors, I assure you that. Yes. So, cool looking design, the aesthetic, with plenty of monuments all around my base, on various different deplorables. Yes, that's, you know, the neon monuments would be a very cool thing to, you know, work upon, build up upon, but it's a sheet metal door. It's a sheet metal door, I'm afraid. It's not going to hold its value. But yeah, maybe there might be a bit of a spike in demand, spike in price initially, but it won't hold. I've seen many sheet metal doors from deplorable collections getting skins accepted after them, but they still went down. So yeah, it's inevitable. By all means, if you like it, buy it, enjoy it, support that skin creator, because he's been putting out some pretty interesting skins as of recent. I can't help but assume we'll be seeing more. Keep an eye on the workshop. There will be a collection. Right then, so with the likes of that is abnormal. We will very likely be able to pick it up for a cheaper price with a buy order, you know, especially with what's coming up. October only creeps closer and closer, children, hide. But the price will get cheaper. It's inevitable. It's unfortunate, but it's inevitable. Right then, so with that, let's hop over to here and take a look at the NEONWIRE Bow. Alright, so we got a cool looking bow right here. I'm just going to whip it out. Now, you might sit there and say, well, that looks pretty cool, nice and colourful edges and whatnot. But then, yeah, it glows in the dark. And you're going to sit there and say, well, you can't just judge it because it glows in the dark. Oh, well, just Give me a second, right? So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to quickly go back to daytime. I'm going to go stand on this rock over here, right? So, we did this a little bit earlier. I'm just standing here, like I'm pretending I'm creeping up on someone. I'm going to go put my camera over to here. So, move camera faster. I'm going to go down here, right? Dun, dun, dun. I found Bigfoot. Right, anyway, so yeah, it glows and it stands out and it's not a useful thing to have at night time. Just don't use it at night. Right, fair enough, but what happens if you get caught out and you're still running around? What happens if you, unfortunately, have it stuck on your back and whatnot? Yeah, people are going to be able to spot you and it's going to be a detriment. It's going to be a bad thing. Point made, I guess. You can see that from quite afar. And, yeah, a bit of a problem. So let's just quickly return this to daytime. Let's go back over to here. And let's try and give this a proper showcase, you know, give it a good look. Because at the end of the day, if you like the design still, if you like it, by all means, buy it. Appreciate it. But in terms of investment, well, here we go. Hedge is going to start yapping about potential problems. So, over to here. Oh, I've got to slow down. Sorry, I crashed into the wall there. Cameraman problems. Right, so, get a good look at the design. Yes, even the actual string is coloured as well. And yes, the string also glows. Yes, it does. So, for what we have here, Mad Poly, I believe. Cool looking design. When I saw it, I thought, you know what? That's probably got a very decent chance of being accepted. I would have liked if you did a second version which didn't glow, because I'm pretty sure people would have liked this by default without the glow, you know. I think that probably would have sold nicely regardless. But it makes you stand out so much. So, get a good look at that reflection there. Cool looking design. Yep. Not much else we need to really showcase there. But again, just walk into darkness ever so slightly. And here I am. Yeah, it was pretty good to, you know, wear some black armour to hide in the dark maybe, Mr. Hedge, but maybe reconsider with the bow? Whatever. Anyway. Glow-in-the-dark bows. How many of them have we had in the past? Well, I'm just going to go to SCM.app's item section. And to just kind of narrow things down, I'm going to search specifically for hunting bows that glow. How do I do that? Well, just wait a quick second. There we are. So, when I can click it, we will be in. And there we go. Right, so, give me a hunting bow. I'm going to go scroll down over to here. I'm going to see hunting bow here. Here we are. And here we are with all the hunting bows that exist. By default, you might notice a lot of them are in the negative. Oh dear, that's a problem that we can instantly realise. But if we could just go to the glow-in-the-dark ones, what do we also notice? Oh dear. That's down by 5%, that's down by 41, and now here's the new one. That's a Twitch drop, but we'll just, so yeah, we're just going to put that aside. Let me just quickly showcase to you the history of the hunting bow from hell. So, this came out 5 years ago, back in 2019. Cool addition to the, you know, the From Hell collection. And in theory, with that coming out 5 years ago, it probably didn't sell that much. 9,500 subscribers. So there's probably not that many of them in circulation. In theory, a bow skin like this probably would have been selling for a fairly decent price. And at $3.73, fair enough. But it's still below its rust ore price. And it's the summer. As I scroll down over to here, and oh, come on, show me your sales history. I really need that. We're trying to prove a point here. Oh, no, it's... Well, we're just going to have to use SCM instead. So with the likes of SCM, you can also see sales history here as well. The point I'm trying to get across is, fairly recently, it's been kind of just stable around below its rust ore price, and it's not looking like it's going to be going up anytime soon. Now, yeah, as I said, it doesn't really have that many in circulation, I guess you could say, and there's not that many listings at 55. But as we look at its sales history, it goes up a fair bit initially, and it goes down, 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 down. People do not respect the glow-in-the-dark bow. So, with what we see there, unfortunately, you can kind of get the idea that maybe it's not going to hold up very well our brand new bow. Of course, we also had the pumpkin bow. Now, this was a Halloween skin that was introduced last year. If I could just quickly look at this as well, view item details. Maybe we might be able to see its sales history. Maybe. Yes, we can. Perfect. Right. Hunting bow, pumpkin bow. Right. So, you might notice something weird with this bow's sales history, but as of now, it's sitting here at $1.47. And this happened. So, back during Halloween, when we saw this in the Rust store, I was like, by default, guys, not looking to be very nice investment here. Glow-in-the-dark bow, people do not appreciate glow-in-the-dark weapons. They don't want to be seen at night. I do not expect much of this. I went lowball. I did probably, I'm pretty sure I did 60 cents to 80 cents by orders. Lo and behold, that worked out perfectly because this went all the way down to around 80 cents at one point. But early this year, around February, the pumpkin bow got pumped. So it went from a nothing bow that was barely holding up to around like 80 cents, climbing all the way up to around $9 at one point. And I had a lot of them, and I sold a lot of them, and I walked away with some sweet, delicious profit. But yeah, people manipulated the price, they inflated the value, and it reached a peak of about $9 at one point. Then that crashed and burned because the support wasn't there anymore, and now it sits here at $1.47 apparently. Okay, cool. Point I'm trying to get across is, look at this specifically here. That was an unwanted, undesirable bow. People did not care for it. It went below $1. It sold for $2, it went below $1. Actually, no, I think it sold for $2.49. Point made still. Like, yeah, sold for $2. Oh, wow. Oh, dear, oh, dear. So, what price is our brand new bow selling for? $2. Oh, and it's abnormal. Huh. Okay. Well, with that, sorry to say, it's very likely going to go down to $1. Now, if you like it, go buy it. Appreciate it. Enjoy it. Treat yourself. But if you're wanting to be a little bit smarter with your money, well, maybe wait until October. It's just around the corner, guys. October is just around the corner. I've yapped about this more than enough as of recent. Last summer, we had a very good summer. Player counts, over 90,000 for each June and July. Starts to drop off in August. And then with the likes of September, October, November, we basically lost a third of the player count. What's going on here? What do you reckon? It's happening all over again. It's a routine thing that happens every single year. Kids go back to school. Less people play the game. Less demand for skins. Prices drop. This right here, I worry for you. So, point made. You get it. Cool. So let's just close these things. Goodbye. Other tabs. Let's clean this up a bit. Right, so let's now focus the likes of Quarantine Rock. So looking at this, yet again, it's another skin that happens to be an abnormal skin, I believe. Let me just double check that in a second. So that, no, it's not. That's not abnormal. This is not an abnormal skin. So we do not have that time advantage. We do not have the ability to do a barter on this before the Rust rotates next week. So just get a good look at that shine. Looking very cool. Does it glow? No. No, it does not. Nope. But now I have to question, okay, do you like this rock? Or would you prefer to use the FancyOrb rock? Or are you looking forward towards Throat's rock? Yeah, so we've got a Twitch drop on the horizon, don't we? And we have to consider what's likely going to happen to the likes of this thing here. Well, it's a sequel to the Quarantine collection. Did we see any of the skins spike in demand, spike in price today? No, I didn't see them on the front page here. Nothing really happened there, I'm afraid. And Quarantine, it's a bit all over the place. It's weird. So if I could just look at this, you got weapons, you got two deplorables, and now you got like a rock. By default, I'm going to sit here and say I don't expect much of it. By default, I will sit here and say these weapon skins are actually doing quite alright for themselves. The Thompson's actually managed to retain its value and stay slightly in the positive. Okay, cool. So people do appreciate the black ooze all over their weapons and whatnot. I don't think it's going to turn you into venom, but clearly there's a reasonable amount of demand there. Clearly people like what they see. Is the same thing going to be said for the rock? Now, let's just take a look at all the rock skins that we've had over the past year or so. And what do we see? A reasonable amount compared to a Twitch drop, Ice Eye rock, a Twitch drop, Volcanic rock, Blackberry rock, Polished Obsidian, and then last year we had the likes of Blueprint's Welcome rock and all the animals with the rock from hell and, yeah, the frog, Mr. Froggy. I don't expect much of this by default. I don't think it's going to sell that much. Interesting. Because if it doesn't sell that much, potentially, maybe, possibly, it could potentially become a nice investment in the future. Maybe. Rocks tend to do okay, but most of the time, as you can see here, they don't really hold up super great. They do go below the Rust store price. The majority of them, over the past 2 years, yes. Now, Pug Rock, Hamster Rock, they're super goofy. They're super cute. Don't be surprised to see they're doing well. Unfortunately, Capybara Rock just couldn't keep its cool and now it's gone down. Oh dear, oh dear. But yeah, anyway, with that, be aware that on the horizon, we do happen to have a rock skin being given away for free. It's pretty cool. So yeah, we'll see. But I don't expect much with the likes of this. So let's just give it a better look. I know I showed it here, but come on now. I got to model it. Let's go do that. Observe, people. the beautiful delights of this quarantine rock. Oh, wow. Okay, could you turn a little bit more? Like there, maybe? Right, yeah, good. We're good. Here we are, yes. The infection spreads. The infection will infect all. Cool reflection, interesting looking design. I was really hoping to see SirQ potentially get his transparent / flash box collection accepted, but apparently Face Punch isn't very keen on it. That's annoying, isn't it? So, at the very least, he got a rock skin accepted. Maybe we'll see some more quarantine skins. I would personally like to see more deplorables, but turns out the weapons seem to be doing quite alright. So if you like it, by all means buy it, and look towards the workshop to see if anything new is produced over the course of this weekend. Props to you there, Mr. SirQ, and your friend who is helping you out making those skins, who I should definitely also mention as well. That being Candytron. Good. Right then, so let's now sit here and say I will most likely just stick with doing a buy order. I'm probably going to do something maybe around $1, because I do at least assume it will probably stay at least above $1. How much buy? Well, if we see hardly any sales, that would definitely potentially improve the situation, so I'd rather wait until Wednesday. Cool. Let's now focus the Beyond Reason wooden door. So goodbye you. Hello this. Now, this is actually the wrong way round, so let me just quickly make a quick adjustment. Where's my hammer? There it is. So that's the back end, that's the front end. Just want to show off the front first, and then we'll show the back. Right, so, get a nice close look at the likes of this. That, right there, is a very cool looking wooden door. Why don't we just get a quick look at the likes of the reflection here? So let's just move the sun a bit. Nice bit of the shading. The glow stands out a little bit better. And now we make the sun appear. So it's snapping a bit. There you go. So let's just do this nice and slowly. Nice and slowly, I said. Don't snap. Ah! Yeah, you get the idea. So that's cool. Let's just show it at night time. And let's go get the lights on as well. Which unfortunately my phone has gone to sleep. There we go. Alright, perfect. Get a much closer look. The cultists believe in the all-seeing eye. What truths will be revealed, I do not know. But yeah, cool looking design. And if we could just turn around to the back, we can also see its back end with the glow in the dark. Doesn't that look quite sinister? The flames, the disco. I don't know what all this stuff is. I guess, oh, it's a pentagram at the very least. Is it like an actual ritual taking place? Well, feel free to comment below. But it's a wooden door. I'm sorry to say. You're going to sit there and say, but Hedge, I still use wooden doors and whatnot. Yeah, you probably do, but the general usage of these is not much, you know. Okay, I've just spawned in a brand new server. I've managed to get, you know, a reasonable base setup. Got to use some wooden doors for now. I'll probably use that wooden door for maybe up to, at best, maybe 30 minutes. Oh, cool. I can make a sheet metal door now. Plop, down, done. So, yeah. We've also had some fairly relatable skins in the past. Do you remember El Diablo? That was a cool-looking glow-in-the-dark wooden door. Do you remember the From Hell wooden door? Yeah. And I believe we've had others. Anyway, point I'm trying to get across is, let's go take a look at them right now. So all of those came out, like, late last year. And they look cool. And down 65 and down 56. Cool. Yeah, that happened. Well, that sold for $2.49. That sells for 86 cents. That sold for $3.49. Now it sells for $1.55. That right there, selling for $2.49. Oh dear. And all the wooden doors of the past. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, I believe someone's trying to manipulate this again. If you're questioning that, I think the people behind the original pump are trying to do something again. Just pointing that out, so we can't really count that one. But yeah. Now the recent wooden doors, Chalkwitness wooden door, down 46%. My first base wooden door, down 35%. That was quick. It's inevitable. I'm very sorry. But yeah, even though it's abnormal, we can use the time to our advantage and whatnot. Even then, I'll probably just stick with doing like a 70-cent buy order or something. I would be surprised if I could pick that up. I wouldn't be surprised in the slightest. So yeah, respect the cool looking design. We can. We shall. But I'm sorry to say, I just kind of worry for it, I'm afraid. I don't think it'll be retaining its value. I don't think it'll be retaining its price. Cool design. Looks absolutely stunning. But you know what? At the very least, we can now look towards potentially seeing a very cool looking deplorable collection. This is the wooden door. It's the first skin. I wouldn't doubt it if we potentially see even more of these being produced on a wooden Large box, small box, sheet metal door, garage door. Oh, buddy, there's still plenty more to come, I'm sure. So, yeah, lots of interesting things could be made. At the very least, do you think it looks cool? Treat yourself. Support that skin creator. Mr. Rayleigh, congratulations, sir. I do believe this is your first ever acceptance, I think. I'm not sure if you helped out with other skins being produced in the past, but yeah, Rayleigh and Cobra. Cobra, at the very least, has contributed to getting some skins produced in the past. Cool. Big thumbs up. Enjoy it. Perfect for the weekly sacrifice. Yes. Halloween is just around the corner. We can get in the mood. So that is a wonderful looking design, and I would love to see it in some other deplorables, so get to work. Now, I need more. Show me. And let's just quickly read the comments. I can't read most of that. Yeah. So, cool. Let's see some more from you, sir. Let's anticipate that. What could he produce? Feel free to comment. Feel free to say. All right, then. So, yeah, general consensus, that's going to go down in price. Wooden door. That's the problem. Sheet metal door. Garage door. Armored door. Double doors. Double rugs. Furnace. Give it to me. A locker. Yes. Give it to me. You can do it. Keep up the good work, Mr. Rayleigh. All right, then. So, one more quick look at night time with the lights off. And, yeah. You've put in an absolutely wonderful effort there to produce an absolutely wonderful looking piece of art. So, thumbs up. Very cool. Let's now move on to the next skin that we're hitting up about. It is an AK-47, the Heater AR. Right, so that's selling for the standard $2 price. Let's just get this point across. $2 is the standard price that weapons and tools sell at. Understood? Let's just go to here, highest price, and with 260 of these AKs in existence at the standard price of $2, it's in the upper half. That means every single AK that you see here as I scroll down has a lower price compared to what we have here. And I have to question, is it going to retain its value? Well then, what do you think my answer is going to be? By default, no. I'm sorry to say. Alright? I'm sorry to say. But let's just get a quick look at the likes of this. First of all, cool looking design here, Mr. 1-on-J. Congratulations in getting your Heater AK accepted. Now, he did have two versions of this. He had the likes of a fully glow-in-the-dark AK, but Face Punch was like, nah, we don't really want that. We're just going to focus with the likes of having the non-glow version. But I will sit here and say this at the very least, and I know you're about to ask it. Does it look good at night time with the aim sights? Does it have good night light? And I will sit here and say, yeah, I can see that perfectly fine. Can you? Now, why not just consider using a name sight? Holo sight and whatnot. You get the idea. You get the idea. So, cool. But, Kovacs is cheap. Anyway, let's go over to here. Showcase this. As I said, cool looking design, Mr. 1-on-J and Mr. 34633. I think you've done an absolutely wonderful job with the aesthetic. All this, is it, what do you call it? Is it corrugated? It's not corrugated. What is it called when it has these dents that stick out? What are they called? If anybody knows, feel free to tell me right now. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. Looks absolutely nice. Looks like it's just potentially fresh out of the water, the blacksmith. What am I trying to say? I don't know. Diamond plate. Thank you very much. Diamond plate was what I was talking about. Does that stand out ever so nicely? If I could just get the lighting just about... Oh yeah, you can see it with the indents there as I clip into my hand. Right. Anyway, AK-47s, are they reliable investments? No. Will we be getting more AKs in Twitch drops? Yeah. Okay, so this is a problem. People are very well aware of what's coming out. We have two AK-47s coming out, and I'm going to show them to you right now. So if I could just hop out real quickly, and I'm just going to quickly showcase to you the big difference. Whilst that looks very nice for a nice standard cool-looking AK, I mean, I could just probably show off Taurus, for example. I mean, I don't want to sound mean, but, like, what do you think people are going to prefer, all right? So, you know, just going to whip this out real quickly, and just going to look at this in the nice light, and oh my god, Dios mio, once again, Toro 1005's AK-47. It's like a flashbang upon my eyes, but the golden glisten is ever so nice. Oh yes. Right, so, that's coming out for free. What do you reckon's going to happen to the Heater AK? It's going to probably get forgotten. And that's just one of the AKs. I believe I could quickly grab the other one if we have the W skin link. Come on. No, we don't. All right. Okay, then. We'll try our best. All right, is it rifle.ak? Watch me try. W skin. Rifle.ak space number. I did it. No, we got it. Okay, here's the other Twitch drop. This is me every Monday. Right, so, get a good look at that. Look at that eagle fly. Look at the feather pattern design over here. Look at the gold, the orange, the flames, the fire, the glistening of the gold trim. This is being given away for free as well. So have I got my point across? Our poor Heater AK here probably will be forgotten pretty quickly. And when a skin's forgotten, unfortunately, they don't retain their value because nobody's looking to buy them. So, 60 cents to 80 cents. And I'm very sorry to say it. By all means, if you want to support the skin creator, buy it, use it, enjoy it, support the skin creator, keep them nice and motivated to get one to put out nice creative designs in the future. But yeah, that's not going to retain the $2 price. No. No, sorry to say. So, it is cool, it is neat, but you know what's coming, so. I'm sorry, One on Jay, you did do an absolutely wonderful job, but it's. Oh wait, Control-Shift-T, go back, didn't mean to do that, I want to keep this. I will have this linked in the description for the video, by the way, so you can scroll down and take a look at all of this. Say thank you to TGG for setting it up. Cool. But yeah, that AK ain't going to stand a chance. It might not sell hardly anything, but you know what? Have you seen all the other AKs that have come out somewhat recently? How many have they sold? Well, let's just go take a quick look. Let's see if their low sales even help it out. So, are you going to load up or have you broken? I think I broke it, chat. I think I broke it. We could probably look at the item section then. Unfortunately, the store section has appeared to have broken. I think SCMM has broken as well. Oh dear. SCMM as a whole has broken. Well, I think we got the idea. Just take my word for it. I don't expect much. Yep. Blah, blah, blah. Let's now focus. The furnaces. Yes, we have two splendid looking furnaces over here. Let's turn the lights on just to give it a little bit more of a reflection. Right, so, Adobe? Yep, we got another Adobe deployable. Now, just to quickly explain to you, whilst we have several Adobe deployables, they are made by different skin creators. But I guess you probably don't care because it's just Adobe themed and blah, blah, blah. Yep, you get the idea. Anyway, so, this is produced by Mr. WAJN. Let's now run over to here and, light it up. I require wood. There you go. Turn that on. Turn that on. Now, first things first, you might realise that these don't even have, like, any sort of special, pattern design that lights up when you turn it on at night. Unfortunately, we do not have that. It is straight up, purely in theme with the likes of the Adobe building skin. How often are you even using that now compared to Brick and Brutalist? Now, being honest, please tell me, comment below. Do you even use Adobe? Do you even own Adobe? Perhaps we're still getting Adobe skins accepted to try and push the narrative of, hey, maybe you should try and buy Adobe building skin, But I definitely believe it's lost the interest to other people because maybe they're preferring Brick and, of course, the likes of Brutalist. So, I'm a Brutalist enjoyer. Heater, pumpkin... Shut up! Got a cool little bit of reflection there. Looking pretty sweet. But, yeah... Unfortunately, I look at this and I just assume that it's very likely not going to retain any value. It's good for Adobe. What else? Yeah. It's just like a standard furnace, I'm afraid to say. I don't want to sound mean, but I could just probably put down another furnace and it would look pretty much the exact same thing, minus the pattern on the bottom and the pattern on the sides. I do like the aged... Like the age, what do you call this? Erosion? I guess you could say. Oh, look at that sheen there. Oh, that's looking nice and pretty. But yeah, it's like eroding, it's old, it's been used for centuries, and starting to struggle a bit, I guess. Let's turn the lights off. So yeah, I don't expect much at all. I do not believe they'll be retaining their value, and, well... I don't even know if I want to do a buy order, because I worry that that very likely will be crashing and burning pretty badly. So let's just go take a look at all the furnaces, if we can. Please work for me, 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 please work for me. Yay! Cool. Right, so. That's selling at $1.49. Let's go take a look at every single furnace that exists. And with the $1.49 being the absolute standard base price for its price to be sold in the Rust store, you can clearly see we're in the upper half. That's not boding very well. All of these other furnaces you see below are cheaper. And they are so much more colourful and charismatic. You've got UAP Pilot Furnace. You've got Pirate Ship Furnace. You've got the Tiger Furnace. You've got a Pizza Furnace right there. Come on now. You've got Monster Furnace. You've got Spider Cocoon Furnace with its green coloration. Frog Furnace with his very angry face. Snowman Furnace, if you want to prepare for the likes of Christmas. Oh wow, both of the Christmas skins are down in price. You've been informed. Tribe Furnace, Zombie Furnace. So much more like charisma to it. And yet, this is a higher price? That ain't retaining its $1.49 price. No. Not happening. It will go down. It will probably end up all the way down here, along with the likes of, I don't know, Greek Furnace there, Deep Sea Furnace, Furnace to the Shaman, 80 cents. Can we get cheaper? Yes, we can. Diving Furnace is only 73 cents. Oh, Totem Furnace is only 80 cents. What? Really? Okay. Oh, damn, Neanderthal. Even with the point made is... Yeah, I don't expect much. Now, you could look at all the Adobe skins as well. I don't know why I just clicked there. I clicked the wrong thing. Whoopsie. Let me type in Adobe here. And you'll see all the Adobe deplorables. And every single one of them is in a negative. People don't care. People don't care. People don't want. People are not going to buy. Price will go down. That sold for $2.49, that sells for $1. That sold for $2.49, that sells for $1.28. That sold for $1.49, that sells for 57 cents. That sold for $1.49, that sells for 95 cents. That sold for $1.49, and it sells for 66 cents. No, I do not expect a pretty future for the likes of that. I do not expect much. It's probably not even going to be something I bother doing a barter with. I am not surprised to see it sold hardly anything. Don't want to sound mean about it, but yeah, people don't care. Maybe the people that use Adobe will probably find a place for it. That's fine. Not everybody's probably doing that though. So, yeah. So, you are interesting for what you are, but I think people forget about you pretty quickly. There will be more Twitch drops on the horizon. There will be more interesting Halloween and Christmas furnaces on the horizon. It is inevitable. There will be more, and people will like them more. And I'm very, very sorry to say, but that's just behaviour that I keep track with. All right then, electrical furnace. Well, I mean, yeah, that too. Right, so that is basically everything. We're done. We're finished. It is all good. We have shown off a lovely batch of skins, but you know what? I could yap about something extra real quickly. So, whilst all of that has been all said and done, you might not have noticed very easily that another batch of skins have been submitted over the past month. I'm talking about the Charitable Rust skins. Yes, for Charitable Rust 2024, we had a contest, and it has finished. As of last night, done. So, as we scroll down over to here, and yes, this collection will be in the description of this video right now. Feel free to go ahead and look right now if you want. We have a variety of very interesting looking clothing pieces. We have a ton of deplorables, mate. We got tons of them. And we have a batch, yeah, he says a batch of weapons that we only have 3. So basically, for the charity this year, it's direct relief, which is helping people, in great need during like disasters and whatnot. There's a special rule that they didn't really want to have their logo on weapons, which is fine, but it caused all the skin creators to not really want to make any weapon skins. But last night when it was addressed, some people came through, Raf, Coffee Outlaw, Holodno. They appeared, they produced some interesting looking weapons. Let's go take a look at them. So, let me just give you the quick rundown. So basically, what we have is the Charitable Rust event taking place every single year, and it will be taking place on October 12th this year, I believe. During that event, we're going to have Twitch drops. Yes, for October, we're going to have Charitable Rust Twitch drops, and I have a reasonable batch just over here. So let's grab that AK, the SAR, the Thompson, and the hammer. And I think you're going to like some of these. So I'm going to give these a quick little showcase. Not a proper one, but we're going to try our best. So, Mr. Holodno, about 2 years ago, I remember he got a SAR skin accepted as a Charitable Rust skin. Do you remember the pattern? Because it's exactly the same. Not to say that in like a bad way, I'm just saying like it's obviously something that you could probably build up on, because maybe in the future we'll have even more of these and we'll have like a collection. So Charitable Rust AK, will that be a winner? Because the winners of the contest out of those 40 skins will become our charity skins. Maybe some of them potentially might even become an actual skin in the Rust store. Remember, the charity skins sell in the Rust store are not tradable, not marketable. So they'll be selling at a slightly higher price, and they will be those funds will be going directly to the charity. When's the charitable event? October time, October 12th. October 12th. There will be a big server that will be available to everybody, which you can join in, have a little look around. There'll be an art contest. There'll be the likes of some activities you can take part in. You can see streamers that are there as well. Feel free to give it a good look. I don't know all the details yet. We'll find out as we get closer and closer to October. So that right there is the AK. Now, is it going to be a Twitch drop? We don't know. We had to keep an eye out and see who are the contest winners. It is competing with the likes of the Charitable Rust SAR. This one is produced by Mr. Coffee Outlaw. Get a good look at this. Nothing really wrong with that. Do you know what? Let's get the sun around here. Sun, let's just have a bit of a turn around. Turn around to me, please. Are you all the way around? Where are you, son? Are you up there? Are you up there? Where are you? Where do you go? Oh, there he is. Right, let's bring you down a bit. There we go. Now, we can get a bit of light better. Look at that. I can see the actual wood engraving. Oh, yes, beautiful. That is looking quite nice. Yes. So, cool looking design. Can't go wrong with that. And hey, perfectly fine aim sight. I didn't do this earlier for both of them, so let's just quickly do the AK. Here we go. Night time. And oh, let's turn lights off. Turn lights off. Turn lights off. Some people ask, well, I don't see it that well with the likes of this, but for the SAR, I can see that perfectly fine. So, something interesting to keep an eye out for. Maybe I shouldn't really care too much about that because we don't know if they're winners yet. Okay, I might have jumped the gun. But still, very cool looking skins with the likes of these two weapons so far. Props to the skin creators for putting out something with not that much time left. And we also have Raf's Thompson here. Get a quick look at this. Nice gradient, yellow, orange, red pattern design. Over to here. Give this a good look. Nice and shiny. Looking pretty cool. Would that be a winner to you? We shall see. And over to here real quickly, just because I did it for the others, I should do it for this too. Aim down the sight. Yellow aim sight doesn't really stand out very well. Oh, better use an aim sight then. A hollow sight to be precise. Cool. Right then, so that's all said and done. Is there anything else? Oh yes, there is. Look at that. Look at this. Right. So, Mr. Bit Irate, you're new to me. And, well, what do you reckon? Do you reckon that's going to be hard enough to actually, you know, upgrade your base with? Now, if I just do this real quickly, you might notice that, yep, there you are. You can see through it, but you can't see what's on the other side. So here you go. Cool looking design. Very pretty. Very cool. And there's the Charitable Rust logo. So yeah, nice little bit of creativity there. I'm sure a lot of people would appreciate. Yes, it glows in the dark. Come on now. You knew that glow in the dark. Right, so that was a lovely little showcase there of some weapons that are produced and a hammer. Why not I show off some deplorables that also recently came out as well? So, move the sun. Here we go. Direct relief is there to help out people who are suffering with disasters and whatnot. We know what flooding is one of them. I'm so impressed. Someone actually went ahead and made a sandbag skin. If you don't realise this, we have one sandbag skin. You probably don't even know sandbags are even something you can have in Rust. Well, there you go. Now you know. So hopping back over to here, let's just quickly get the point across. Out of all the sandbag skins that exist, the only one that is alive, that is there, it is the Grandmother's Gift Barricade. And that's selling for $100. That came out like 7-8 years ago. There's not many of them in circulation. It's effectively a rare skin. And there you go. Now, the more you know. Don't you want to be able to have a skin for your sandbag barricades that you probably didn't even realise exist? Well, here you go! We have the direct relief sandbags right here. Got Charitable Rust, direct relief. Pretty cool, pretty sweet. Let's get the lights on. Does it glow? No, of course not. There you go. But yeah, looking pretty sweet there. I thought that was a nice, clever little design. Perfectly befitting of the charity. So yeah. Perfectly fine looking deplorable. Maybe you could get some usage out of that. We'll see. So that was interesting. We can now hop over to here to Micro's fridge. If I could get the lighting ever so nicely, I might be able to spot the tape. Every box is taped and sealed ever so nice and tightly. For this is a care package for those needy people that desperately need some food, water. You get it. Does it glow? It doesn't glow, because if I could just quickly There you go. Just wanted to point that out. This is actually a fridge, and it is going to help out many, many desperate people. So, cool, nice little showcase right there. Yeah, good look at that. And yeah, I did it, Micro. I showed off the tape. Tape prices are skyrocketing. I fumbled that. Sorry. Skyrocketing. Oh, damn it, Hedge. Alright, anyway. We also have Z-skippers. Cool looking. Vending machine right here. Yeah, good look at that. That right there. Nice, calm, quaint looking wooden style. What do we have in the back? Fairies that operate this machine because electricity doesn't exist. Anyway, let's just give this a quick look at night time, and lo and behold, the mushrooms emit light. Well, that's pretty cool. The actual design, the actual skin doesn't emit light. It's glow in the dark. It's very cool. That's a really cool looking design right there, Zed Skipper. If this doesn't get accepted, consider doing something like this for Christmas, because I like this. You could do like a Santa's workshop vending machine. Zed Skipper, I've given you an idea. I demand half the profits if it gets accepted. So yeah, cool. Cool. Right, if I could turn the lights on as well, we could get a better look at the likes of the, yeah, all the indents on the wood and whatnot. So something to look forward to. Pretty cool. If we find out who the winners are, I'll probably actually go ahead and do like a proper video and whatnot. But over the past few weeks with the Rust rotations, I've been putting an effort in to reveal to you many more, you know, charitable Rust skins that are being produced. So the more the merrier. More skins, more yapping. Yeah, right. So we could probably start yapping about other things that need to be addressed and be aware of now. So we've talked about the brand new skins. We've talked about the charitable Rust skins. What else is there to be said? Well, as I said earlier, do not forget, we have Twitch drops taking place between August 8th to the 18th. You can see that right here, right now, the home brewed. We have 5 generic drops for Alpha, T-Guy Tom, Etone, or Etone, I don't know how to pronounce it, I apologise, Alone in Tokyo, and Falcon Rust. You just have to watch anyone streaming Rust on Twitch, and you will get progress to get all 5 of these skins. However, for these people down over here, you need to watch them specifically for 2 hours of your time. 2 hours of your time over the course of 10 days? Come on now. Not only do you have a cool looking jackhammer, but you've got a stylish looking hoodie, an absolutely wonderful looking Thompson, a very iridescent emerald looking water pipe. I mean, Dios mio, the AK. An absolutely comfy looking furnace. It's very in your face. A stunning looking rock right there. A very cool depot large box. And you got a ratty ochre. You got a ratty ochre, Mr. Cakes. Come on now. So, if you want to get a much better look at all of those skins, I would definitely recommend you go give this video a watch. I tried my absolute best to showcase all of them in a reasonable amount of time. You know, a lot less lapping than this video. But you get the idea. Yapping, lapping, blah, blah, blah. Hedge, you're losing it. I know. So that's cool. Let's now quickly yap about the likes of the expectation for what's happening from here and now. As I said earlier, we're getting closer to October. We're getting closer to October. And you should now expect that the average player count's going to slowly drop off. Less people will be playing the game. It is inevitable. So if we can just quickly go back to the past a little bit. You might recall I put out this video not too long ago. I put out this video talking about the autumn-fall seasonal dip, and it is right over here. Consider giving this a good watch. To all those people who happen to be owning some valuable Forest Raider skins, Blackout skins, Whiteout skins, Desert Raider skins, you name it, skins of higher value, well, you might want to consider probably selling them now, because they're very likely going to slowly go down a bit, quite literally dip. If you sell now, get that money, you could buy there during October, pick them up for a cheaper price with extra Steam Wallet. There you go. And then you have a wonderful time from there on then. Sell all your skins now, go buy them back again in October, and you'll have a lot more money to play around with to be able to buy even more stuff. It happens every single year. It's a routine thing. It's a routine pattern. So just giving you the heads up. Right. We could also bring up the likes of the expectation for what potentially might be happening just around the corner from here. What do you mean? Complete the sets. Last year, during August, we had complete the sets. And that happened during the second week. Now, I don't know if that's going to happen again. But I'm just pointing it out. Complete the sets could be happening this month. It could be happening next month. It's just around the corner. So, how might one potentially keep themselves nice and informed for what potentially could be a candidate for a complete the set skin. Oh, if only there was a collection link I could share to you right now. Oh, there you go. Right, we have the complete the sets candidates. I actually produced this last year in anticipation for 2023, and well, you know what? I could just keep it around now. Funnily enough, some of the skins I pointed out here to be candidates to represent their collections actually got accepted. So we've got the Firefly's Furnace there, we've got the Frogdoric being accepted quite recently. But yeah, look at all of these skins and look at them as if they're representatives for their collections. And mate, don't even get me started with the clothing and the armour. I mean, why did we get these in the past? SAR Rhino, yeah, I've got to update some of these. That shouldn't be there. The reason why is because I have been updating and adding the more modern versions. So if I scroll down, you know, you've got Thundergold hoodie and pants there, version 3. Fish, tier 3. I'm adding more things. I will be going back to this. So if you want to get yourself nice and immersed in regards to what potentially could be a candidate for the upcoming Complete the Sets, and maybe even Most Wanted, observe. Look in the description right now. This will be linked there, and you can go give this a good look and question, will any of these potentially be accepted? Now, we can't anticipate what will be accepted based on, like, as an investment. There's no way you can do that. Face punched aside, I'm afraid. But Most Wanted will be very interesting, considering a lot of skins that had a lot of interest, but didn't get accepted this year. Do you want me to question that? I mean, no, I'm not going to do that right now. I'll be yapping for another hour. But yeah, you get the idea. So we're going to see some skins from the past that were produced maybe a month ago, a year ago, maybe even up to 4 years ago, potentially being picked for the likes of that. It's on the horizon. We shall see. Even though over the past month or so, we were getting some very weird extra late picks. Well, that's dedicated to that. So you get a whole batch of skins like that. So cool. All right then. So I have done a ton of yapping, but you have been informed of so many things. Now we have to question what's coming out for the likes of the next update. A digital clock. Interesting. Right, so we did not see that much being added today. It was mostly fixes, just a wipe. You get it. Okay, cool. Well, they really want to do this digital clock. But recently, we've been seeing a lot more mentions in regards to the jungle ruins, but not the jungle biome. I think they're probably keeping that super secret, but the fact that they've kind of revealed they're working on this. Where else are you going to put jungle ruins? Like, oh, we're not making a jungle biome. Don't be silly. We're going to put this in the Arctic, in the snow. Yes. No, come on now. So I get the feeling with the likes of this. Oh, and another interesting detail: blowpipe. Where on earth in the world do people use blowpipes? The jungle tribes. Come on. So I'm not sure if they're going to be poisonous or something, but yeah, another primitive weapon potentially will be added to the game. Ooh. So yeah, that's got to be probably in reference to jungles. Has to be. Along with the likes of panthers, tigers, snakes, crocodiles. You get it. You understand. You know what I mean. So anyway, we've seen more mentions of underwater dive sites. There's going to be a wrecked buoy. There's plenty of things being worked on, but another thing we've seen quite recently was the mention of a potential brand new DLC. There is the Frontier set, which has been mentioned here and there. Like, over the past few months, something's been mentioned. A Frontier high caliber revolver, that was the most recent thing. We've also seen the likes of the Frontier hatchet, the Frontier hazmat. I am under the impression that the Frontier set might be Wild West themed. I don't know how you're going to be able to pull off a Wild West hazmat. You've also got shields here as well. Keep yourself nice and informed. Last night, we happened to uncover a Tier 1 SMGs being worked on. I'm trying to find it. Chat. I'm trying to find it. There's the SHOCKBYTE tool cupboard. And we knew about that like a month ago, the SHOCKBYTE tool cupboard. We thought it was going to be a Twitch drop. Nope, it's a promotional piece. So scroll, skidoo. I can't remember. Are you a snowmobile or are you a jet? Like a what's it called? Jet ski, that's it. Yep. I would like a jet ski. It would be helpful. Scroll down. Come on. What was I looking for? I've gone mad. I'm trying to find the high caliber revolver. I'm so sorry for the people that are watching me right now, sitting there saying, just find it already. Show it to me. Why couldn't you just hurry up? I'm sorry. I should have had it prepared. But yeah, just take my word for it, I guess. I will find it. I'm too deep now. I'm too deep. I'm getting back. Crude gestures was just mentioned there. Where's the planter fix? That's cool. Where's the mention of the SMG? Where's the mention of the SMG? I haven't even seen that. I could probably go to there. No, damn it! I can't find it, chat. I've got I've got to cry. I can't find it. Oh well, this video's probably an hour long already, so it's here. This is the annoying thing. I should have kept it prepared. I could have just shown it to you by now, but nope, you screwed it up. You screwed it up, Hedge. Look what you've done. Oh, there you go. There's the high tier. Yeah, so here's the high caliber revolver. Yes, it's a skill issue. Shut up, that guy. Don't be mean. But yeah, high caliber revolver. I believe that's going to be batched in as a DLC pack with a hazmat, some weapons, some tools, and that revolver. Hopefully we get a big cowboy hat. I want it. I want a big cowboy hat on my hazmat, and I'm going to look so cool. I'm pretty sure Pilgrim was the one that worked in it. Oh, there it is. There you go. Tier 1 SMG. Why not just do... It meant skill issue. I'm so sorry. But yeah, Tier 1 SMG. I was talking it over in my chat. Maybe it could be a Mac 10. Maybe it could be something like a Scorpion. Maybe it could be like a age-old, like, World War II weapon, like an MP40. We've all played World at War here. We've all played World at War here. But yeah, something like that. Something that's got to look bad, because it's a Tier 1 weapon. But yeah, a Tier 1 custom SMG, a Tier 1 SMG, what will it be? I will personally vouch for something like that. Something that's probably all rusty, decrepit, needs a bit of a wipe, you know, put it in a repair bench. All right, now I can use it, but it's still a bit old, so it doesn't really shoot very fast and whatnot. MP40 probably is the best answer for that. Or you could probably do like the Type 100. I'm remembering all the World at War weapons. Remember this? Yep, cool. So, something fairly straightforward. We shall see. I think I should probably stop now because I've been yapping for far too long, and I'm so sorry about that. But you know what? We had a lovely look at many different skins. Cool. It's a good thing I didn't show off all the Twitch drops as well. Do you know what? There's one final thing that I want to do, and I'm going to do this. So here I am. This is me. I wanted to just sit here and say, you probably noticed these pictures in the background. This was given to me as a gift by Monstera. She did an absolutely fantastic job of this. Now, she gave me the art. I got it printed out and framed and whatnot. So if you ever wonder, what's that? Well, it's a hedge in a hedge maze, riding a horse with some hedge-related armor. I didn't ask for this. She just said, I've made this for you. And I am incredibly impressed. So that's why it's always going to be there. I'm not confidently going to be able to put that up with one arm. I'm just going to put that there now. I don't want to drop this and cause it to crack. I know what I'm like. I know what my luck's like. And that's just my logo. You're ugly. Anyway. Hot tour, spitting of it. Shut up. Don't you dare, Coaletta. We're not talking about that garage door ever again. So yeah. That's basically a wrap. Hedge has yapped and yapped and yapped, and... it's probably a good point here now to probably stop. So feel free to come visit me on Monday. I will be streaming, and we'll be showcasing all the newest skins that are being, you know, uploaded then. Got to keep an eye on that workshop right over here. Yes, what will be appearing at... oh my god, we've got a chimpanzee. Where did that come from? Why do I want it? Oh my god, we could become apes. You'll never... you'd never be able to properly guess what you're about to see in the workshop. And it's going to make you sad inside knowing that you can't have the things you desire most. Why can't I be a monkey? Why? What if I told you I wasn't supposed to stop there and I forgot to talk about last week's skins? More yapping! Hooray! Right, let's just focus this real quickly. So basically, Rust rotated. These are the final sales or subscriber counts for what we can see of the likes of these skins. The down garage door ended up with 24,711 subscribers, with the likes of Neon up garage door only doing 23,981. Why do people care more about going down than up, and rather than up than down? Whatever. Sleepy Baguette, 17,500 subscribers. The Mob Boss Boonie Hat with 16,000 subscribers. Bombshell Sap with 15,000 subscribers. The Mob Boss Hide Poncho with 14,000 subscribers. Deep Monster AR, 9,000 subscribers. Ronin LR300, 8,500 subscribers. And of course we have the likes of the Royal Safari Tier 3, only sitting here with about 7,700 subscribers. That's nothing. So yeah, basically everything here matched up to the 48-hour analysis guessing with the total subscriber counts. Like, everything matched up perfectly there, basically. And it kind of looked like a I don't know. I can't really expect much other than if we quickly take a look at all these skins. So, of course, last night we had the abnormal barders. If you don't know what they are, feel free to go over and take a look at my YouTube. Not this, don't worry. I'll talk about that in a second. Yeah, watch last night's Rust Skin Abnormal Barders for August 1st, 2024. Watch the first 5 minutes, then skip ahead to the Barders. Look at the description of that video to see the chapters. You'll get a good idea in how abnormals work and why it matters, because that time advantage is so useful. Go back over to here. Last night, we only saw the Barders going up to $2, with a big gap between the $2 and like $1.60. It does appear someone did appear and then put down a higher buy order. With these garage doors sitting at $2.49, we questioned, would they potentially suffer, knowing what's on the horizon with the Twitch drops? I sat there and said, you know what, around October time, I wouldn't be surprised they'd probably go down to maybe like $1.50 or so. That's why we did barders of like 90 cents, $1.30. I can't fully remember, but we played it safe. I don't know what to expect, but there was the possibility of seeing a continuation with the likes of the Loot Room garage door. We'll see what Duck produces over the course of this upcoming weekend, but as of now, they seem to be stable with over 1,000 buy orders, but I will not be surprised in the slightest if it loses $1 of its value. It goes down to around $1.50. Same applies to the Up garage door as well, which also got an extra 60 buy orders there. Okay, cool. So, we can also look at the likes of the Mob Boss Boonie hat. So, I'm sure many of you are well aware that Mob Boss is in demand. People like it. You want to dress smart. During the likes of the Global Warfare 2 event, we all had to wear it for our meetings. So, I'm pretty sure people are always going to respect it as a very nice, stylish looking set. Cool, that's fine. So, as I look at the likes of the Boonie hat and the poncho, we have to sit and question, well, are they going to hold up all right? Because these were abnormal last night. This sold for $1.49, this sold for $1.99, and, well, I mean, the barders basically stop here at $1 here, and the barders basically stop here at just slightly over $1. I'm pretty sure they'll do okay. I'm pretty sure they'll probably go down in price at some point, but not go down too bad, because, of course, it's all part of the ever-so-cool-looking, stylish Mob Boss collection, and on the horizon, I'm pretty sure Mr. Ven, the skin creator, will be producing more for this. Gloves, boots, shoes, we don't know. But we'll find out and see. You've got to keep an eye on the workshop. So that is looking pretty okay. And the amount of sales this had, totally fine. 15,000 for the hat. It will survive. Poncho I'm a little bit unsure of. But if we still end up with hardly any listings, hey, all the better for it to, maintain its price and rise up in the future. And then we look at the likes of Royal Safari Tier 3. This is the lowest selling skins of the week. And, well, I sat here and said, look, if it sells hardly anything, and we still see the likes of Hoodie and Pants or Tier 2 being produced and accepted in the future, it doesn't matter, spike and price. So if there's hardly anything that's in circulation, all the better for it to rise up in price, potentially even higher. So, will that work out? There's only one way to find out. You've got to keep an eye on the workshop. Yep, you've got to keep an eye on the workshop. So we'll see how that potentially turns out. But as of now, the barders, they only went up to basically $1. That's not retaining its value, is it? Nope. It's expected to drop and suffer. We need those continuations. Sleepy Baguette. The expectation is that this is still going to drop below its Rust price for a while, probably around $1, and then eventually, with the likes of next summer, it will rise up in price, along with all the other food-related sleepy bags of the past. Sold okay, 17,500 subscribers. That was pretty cool. That was pretty nice. Stop mocking me, Giffel Coggin. I talk fast. Shut up. Anyway, over to here we have the likes of the Bombshell set. I thought this would be reliable. I offered up to $1.40. I wouldn't be surprised if I pick some of those up. I'll wait until next summer. I'll flip them and probably make about 50 cents profit for each of them. That's my expectation. Let's see if that works out all right. Deep Monster AR and the Ronin LR300 did not sell that much. They do not have that much support, and I worry for them. Yes, I do. There's not much else I can say there. So overall, it was okay sales. But it certainly was a lot less compared to what we saw in previous weeks. So we'll see how that all turns out. But there's definitely going to be some questionable things. Earlier today, both of these were selling for less than their Rust price. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Alright then, so go forth and enjoy yourselves. And I'm going to leave you with a question. You saw it earlier and I'm going to show it again. I found out about this, what's it called again? What's this tank called again? It is called the Bob Semple tank. It's basically like a big cube. Now, it's a lot smaller compared to the likes of your modern day tank. But could you imagine something like this being added to Rust? What do you reckon? Do you think it's too silly? Or do you reckon it would fit just perfectly? Like, oh yeah, I'm just going to collect all the components. You could probably build that over a car. You could use actual rockets for the gun. It could work. Or would that be too silly? Maybe you could just have it be really slow. This could be you and the group, over here, roaming around on the island, ruining everybody's day. They see me rolling, they hate it. Alright, anyway. Come on now, that sounds funny. Anyway, that's it. That's a wrap. Thank you very much for watching me today. I greatly appreciate it. I had a lot to yap about. I thank everybody for watching me. I hope the showcase was nice enough. I hope we got a good look at all the new skins, the charity skins. Watch the Twitch drop video to see those skins. I'm not putting that all in here. No. Hedge, stop yapping. Okay.